Winnipesaukee, another fantastic episode of The Expanse. So we more or less wrap up Amos's Earthbound story here, as of course he can't just get a ship and leave. No. Oh boy. Well, Eric comes through. His gang helps out. They get there. There's people wanting also passage and help because of the damage that everyone suffered. Everyone's starving and whatnot. And then here comes the local militia, or I don't know, the state police or whatever they were supposed to be. They were private security, I believe, or something like that. And well, it's a running gunfight all the way to the shuttle and finally escape. Now, along the way, even though he's a heartless mobster, Eric's making points here. It's like, we don't have the room, we can't have everybody come in, and we needed to get rid of these security guys because they were going to come back with reinforcements, and that's exactly what they did. But Clarissa is seeking redemption, and she's wanting to give everyone the benefit of the doubt and trust, and well, she's softening up Amos, I mean, ordinarily it is like, yeah, let's just blow him away. But yeah, I think something's happening there. So, but don't worry, there's always a backup plan. If it all goes wrong, Clarissa can just do her She-Hulk bit and slaughter some soldiers, which is exactly what she does. They come upon her, there's blood everywhere, dead bodies. Hey man, she killed them all. Yeah, well, she does that. Oh boy. So of course they make good the escape. And once again, Eric has a good maneuver. The warning is to wait for the doors to fully open. The lady says, screw that. He hits the button and fries all those bastards. And so they're off, headed for the moon. And this will finally get Amos where the action is, in space. So sooner or later, I imagine there will ultimately be a reunion of the crew. As we're going, we get a brief snippet of Alex and Bobby, and Alex is starting to figure out what Naomi's trying to tell them with the recording. So he's all suspicious about it. And now everybody knows she's still alive. And Marco takes this to use it to solidify his son's loyalty. So his son is heartbroken because now he thinks his mother is this cruel, heartless bitch who got old man Sin killed, and she just left us, and it wasn't some desperation of suicide. Oh no, she abandoned us again, and so he's just tormenting this kid. We'll see where that goes, because I'm dubious of Philip's path to redemption here. But right now, he's back in Marco's court. But then if he gets the realization of what Naomi's about and what she's trying to do, that could change. But so, of course, a little bit more of Naomi and her suffering on that death trap ship. But Amos's adventure was the primary focus of the show. Meanwhile, Kristen, of course, gets what she wanted, which was back in power and in charge. And because it's the only likely thing to do. She was right. She knows what she's doing. And the only flaw here is that she really wants it. But at the same time, she's the right one for the job. And she makes a powerful case for it in her understanding. And, of course, the warmongers want to snap right now. They want to take out, there's some traitors on Mars. Let's wipe them out, too. And she's like, you're opening up all kind of fronts, and we're not really in the position. We've suffered a horrific attack. And with the amount of ships that Marco has, he could easily gain the upper hand, and it would all be for nothing. So they got to think this through and figure it out. And she's right. I mean, she gets a little more information, which is what's the sort of thing she feeds upon, from Holden and the rest, then she'll have a better plan going forward. But ultimately, and once that happens, she'll deal with Marco very quickly, and we'll see who gets the kill shot There's quite a few lining up who want to do this. Most notably Drummer. Now that she knows Naomi's alive, she's like, oh boy, she's freaking out. You know, they're trying that her own crew's trying to hold her back, but how much longer can it go? And after what she suffered in her, really, I would like to see her get the kill shot on Marco. It might end up being Philip in the end. You know how this plays out. I mean, if you've read the books, I guess you already know, but. Well, we'll have to see, and that's part of the interesting thing as the players are lining up here. And yes, the stage is in space, and we'll see how that turns. My guess is they will wrap this up more or less in this season. I don't know. We're getting close to the end here, and there's only one more season to come back, and so I guess the next season would deal with the rings and all that. But, well... you just gotta wait and see. So, but it's each episode is a joy. It gives you plenty of good stuff to feast on, and ready for the next one. So, boy, I wish this series was going on much further, but well, that's how it goes, I guess. Anyway, there we go. Another fantastic episode of the best damn sci-fi show on television, streaming, what have you, however you want to describe it, right now. Thanks for watching and listening. Say, while you're still here, why not like and subscribe and share with your mini friends? Yes. Also, check out my mini stores in the link description below. Yes, where you can get t-shirts, hats, mugs, all those goodies with my artwork on them. Oh, yeah. And head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book, Night Night. Oh, yeah. You can also catch me at my podcast, Mr Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on BitChute.com and now on Rumble.com. Oh, my goodness. So many places to watch me and my stuff. Oh, yeah. And if that's not enough for you, well, you can follow me on many social media platforms and say hi to your old pal, Mr. Nailsin.